a very complex argument. It's very hard to understand what's actually going on. We want, and are promised, you know, and one of the best health services in Europe. All of us know people who work in the service. We know their dedication. We know that they do a wonderful job once we get in there. Yes. But we all constantly complain about how hard it is to get into the system, which means that there's not enough services. So if there's not enough services, why are they being cut back left, right and centre?
Well, that's a question really that needs to be put to the HSE and indeed to the Minister for Health. I'm not here to defend them by any manner of means, but what I'm looking at around the country is a set of circumstances that have come together that is making it exceedingly difficult, if not impossible, to keep the current level of services operating. For example, there's been a recruitment embargo for the last year or two within the health service, as it has been throughout the public sector.
Well, there's a major fall-off in terms of junior doctors coming into the system, isn't there?
And that's a key factor. There are two key components to that. First of all, a new contract was brought in for these doctors. Now, these are trained doctors who are training, going on for further training to be specialists, either as general practitioners or as hospital consultants. They are the backbone of the hospital service in this country. So the new contract has been brought in, which makes it less attractive to work. They are now operating the European Working Time Directive for these doctors, which means they're working about 20% less hours. And
which obviously means you're going to need more of them, which you can't get.
And finally, the most important point is that recently the HSE decided to significantly reduce the number of recognised training places for these doctors in training. Now, a training place is a very attractive proposition to somebody who wants to progress their career, and if they can't get one of those, they're going to go somewhere else. Whereas up until last year, Ireland was a very attractive place for doctors to be trained. It has now become very unattractive, and we are concerned that we're going to be short a significant number of these specialist training doctors.
Okay, the question we pose at the top of this is, will there be more of these cuts? In a short answer, the word.
Oh, I have absolutely no doubt there will. For example, in the Midlands, they are significantly short of doctors to do surgery from the 1st of July. There are difficulties in Limerick, there are difficulties in Letterkenny. Other hospitals around the country are experiencing the same difficulties. So there will be a curtailment of services over the next while.
Pat, I'm going to leave